Hi friends, it's me, Christiana Gaudet. I am live on my Facebook business page. It's Friday. That means it's time for the Friday weekly wrap-up, and we'll get to that in just a moment. I want to remind you that tomorrow, Saturday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, you will find me on my YouTube channel, Christiana Gaudet, doing an hour-long live free tarot class called When Water Is Not Water. It's a class about temperance and the star and the cards that come between them and what they all mean. So I'd love to see you there. I would also like to remind you that tickets are available for my premium class this month. That will be on Wednesday, August 26th, 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And the class is Sharing Wisdom, Reading for Others. So I'd love to see you there as well. All right, let's get going. What do we do every Friday? Every Friday, we look to the week that was. We see what we learned, what we survived, what we accomplished. Let's start with a card for the collective. The Empress. Looks like overall this week, we were about nurturing the people we care about. Looks like maybe some of us were out and about in nature and enjoying the natural beauty of the earth. This is really a great card for cultivating well-being and abundance, which are things we really need right now. So that is great. So as we go through this, if you hear something that makes sense to you, that feels pertinent to your own life, even though I'm not reading for you, take it as a message for you, because that's how these things work. All right, so Leisha, how was your week? Page of Wands, it looks like you had some important communication that you were able to handle very well. Looks like you may have learned some things that you needed to learn, and maybe even had a moment to have a little bit of fun. So that's great. Okay. Hey, Erica, you had a week of vacation. Let's see how your week was. The Magician reversed. You know, whatever you did or didn't do this week, it feels like you did get some rest. And it feels like now you have to get ready to sort of hit the ground running once again. And so hopefully this time off has set you up for that. Melanie, it is never too soon to request a card. Happy to see you here. Glad that you're here. The Four of Wands. It looks like this week you worked to create some stability for yourself, whether that was about boundaries, whether that was about sort of honoring the people that you care about in an appropriate fashion, whether that was just sort of setting up the parameters for your life and how you want things to be. I think you got some good work done this week. Okay, Elizabeth, Missy, I'm happy to see you too. Vicky, I'm happy to see you. Okay, Elizabeth, how was Rich's week at work? The Two of Wands, I think it really had him thinking about where he wants to go and what he wants to do and what he has to do in order to move forward. So I do see that as a good thing. Hey, Christina, happy Friday to you. Congratulations on getting through your exams. Missy, how was your week? Five of Pentacles reversed. So I feel like you are really trying to take advantage of your time and your energy the best way you can to get everything done. I think you did get a lot done this week, and that is a wonderful thing. Okay, Christina, Karen is stuck in a meeting and would love a card for her week. Two of Pentacles reversed. Christina got a ton load done this week. Very busy, very good. She may not feel successful about it all, but she has been. Hey, Neil, nice to see you. Teresa, good to see you. Let's see what we got for you. The High Priestess reversed. So there's something about something that happened or didn't happen this week that you're not feeling good about. I have a feeling that you're feeling bad about yourself, or again, bad about something that happened. Whatever that is, I think you got to switch that up. I think you're being too hard on yourself. Lori, nice to see you. Christina, you would also like a card. So you've had a monumental week this week. Three of Swords, man. This was not an easy week for you to get through. Although you did good work and good things happened, you have to hold space for yourself now to rest and recover. Okay, hey Barrett, nice to see you. Neil, here's a card for you. How was your week? 5 of Wands, so much conflict. Maybe conflict with other people, maybe conflict in terms of decision making, but it feels like it has been a rough week for you, Neil. What you have to do is think about what comes out of it. What do you bring out of this week that is going to be helpful to you? Hey Joe, nice to see you. Lori, here's a card for you. 2 of Wands, you're the second person to get this. I think this week you found some space to sort of look at what your goals are. I think for the longest time you've just been reacting. And this week, I think you're finally starting to think about how to be proactive in your life, which is a wonderful thing. Barbara Ann, nice to see you. Glad that you're here. Here's a card for you. The Queen of Wands reversed. I wonder if this week you have not been feeling your best. Maybe you've been a little tired. Maybe you've been dealing with some internal stuff. Maybe you've been questioning sort of what you want to do going forward. That's okay. Hold space for whatever, hold space for whatever you need to hold space for. And just, I feel like you need rest, you need rejuvenation, you need a little bit of a reset. So, and folks, thank you so much for your feedback. I really do appreciate it. Joe, it's so nice to see you. Joe, Knight of Cups reversed. I feel like you are really thinking about your relationships. I think you've spent some time this week thinking about or maybe even acting on some relationship stuff. And a lot of that is not easy. A lot of that is not easy. So you're doing good work. It's important. And just, take your time to heal. That's what you have to do. Hey, T, nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Here's a card for you. T, this week you have done a really good job finding your balance. Finding your balance in all of your responsibilities, finding your balance between what you do for others and what you do for yourself. You may not feel balanced yet, but you're working on it. You're on your way. Hey, Christine Pettis, so nice to see you here. Here's a card for you, the Ace of Cups. Oh my gosh, how good is that? How good is that? So this week, whether this is romantic or friendship or business or spiritual, you have been open to the energy of love and you have been sharing that in the universe. So well done. Very good. Laura, it's nice to see you. Susie, happy to see you. Puck, happy to see you. Barrett says nurturing is the term of today. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Joanne Keeler, nice to see you. Joanne, this week you may have had some family disharmony or some uncomfortable feelings having to do with people around you. That's never a good thing, but it's important for you to sort of sit with that and figure out what's going on with that. Hey, Barrett, nice to see you. Man, you got a lot done this week. 10 of Wands. So there's a couple things there. I think you actually got a lot of work done, and that's good. But I also think mentally, you are carrying way too much. You have to sift through all of the burdens that you're carrying mentally and emotionally and let some of those go. Okay, Laura, a card for you. You're the second one to get the Ace of Cups. Very, very good. I feel like this week you really made an effort to heal your heart, to open your heart, to be open to the blessings of the universe, and to work on manifesting those blessings. And it may be that you have not seen the fruit of that labor yet, but I promise you will. Oh, Barrett, the Maui trip got canceled. Oh, I am so sorry. Okay, Susie. Susie, this week, Four of Pentacles reversed. I think you did a good job being there for others, being generous, being open to possibilities. But as we go forward, make sure your boundaries are good and make sure you are taking good care of yourself. Janice, how was your week? The King of Cups. This week, you may have taken some leadership, either personally or professionally. You may have found a way to share your heart with others. You may have felt the warmth of others who shared their heart with you. These are good things that happen this week. That's a wonderful thing. Amber, nice to see you. Amberly, I'm sorry, Amberly Teft. The Six of Wands reversed. I feel like you had a tough week. I feel like there's a way you're feeling like you're not winning or not accomplishing what you want, or that things that you want to have happen are not happening. So it may have been a hard or disappointing week. Let it go. Don't take it personally. Move on. Next week will be better. Hillary O'Brien, I'm so happy to see you here. I was just thinking about you like an hour ago. So it's nice to see you here. Here is a card for you. How was your week? Page of Wands. You know, no matter how difficult things might be, you are doing such a good job for your children. And I think there is something here about thinking about yourself and thinking about what your innate skills are. What are the things you need to learn? What are the things you need to do? How do you want to express yourself and see your skills expressed going forward? All of these seem to have been part of the theme of your week. Levana, nice to see you. Vicki Brown, happy to see you. Vicki Brown, you got death. Now, we all know this does not predict a physical death, but it does suggest that something happened this week that was a major change. Maybe it was external, maybe it was internal. But I think you need to look at what transformation has happened this week, or what transformation have you been a part of helping to make happen this week. Okay, Levana. Page of Swords. Looks like this week you got some stuff done that you needed to get done. It looks like you communicated effectively. It looks like you might be learning some new things. It looks like you might be working on your writing skills or your communication skills. So that is all good. Josh Wilner, so nice to see you here today. The Ten of Pentacles. So some of your hard work must have been paying off this week. It looks like there have been some problematic issues that are resolving or that are improving. The other thing with this card is it really speaks to the love and support from your ancestors. So even if you went through some difficult things this week, remember that your ancestors are with you and are supporting you. And again, folks, I thank you so much for the feedback. I do see it all. I don't read it aloud in the interest of time, but I do see it. Hey, Magali, so nice to see you here. Here's a card for you. How was your week? Temperance. Looks like you are actually finding healing, patience, and balance and moving yourself forward. So very well done with that. Heidi Webster, nice to see you. Here is a card for you. Heidi, looks like this week was a little tough for you. You're actually the second person to get this, Ten of Cups reversed. There may have been some difficult family issues to solve or some feelings of disconnect with people or situations around you. What you need to really do is hold space for that, to think about it, to think about what do you learn from that? What do you take from that in order to go forward? How much of that do you need to fix and how much of that do you need to just acknowledge? So, very good. Okay, Mina, how was your week? The Queen of Pentacles reversed. So it does look like there may have been some difficulty here. Maybe work stuff, maybe family stuff. Maybe not the easiest week for you. And the thing now is you really have to take a moment to just heal and get stronger for next week. It's all okay. Okay, Naomi, how was your week? 3 of Wands. I would see this as very successful. I think you did some things to create success for yourself. So how wonderful is that? Very good. Barbara O'Brien, how was your week? Ace of Swords, you are figuring things out. You are sharing wisdom with others. You are finding wisdom for yourself. You are getting ready to start something new. Very good, smart stuff. Okay, very good. Hey, Shauna, how was your week? Anxiety producing. I feel like your week was a little tough, but you may have made it tougher with the way you thought about it and dealt with it in your own mind and heart. Judy, nice to see you. Okay, Judy, here's a card for you. The 10 of Pentacles. You're in real estate, aren't you? I think. Just this card often talks about real estate. And when we look at this past week, I wonder if you've either been thinking about your own properties or something that you're doing having to do with other people's properties. Either way, it looks like good ideas and it looks profitable. Okay, very good. Misty. Hey, Peggy Lou, how are you? Glad to see you here. Misty, here's a card for you. Your week was meh. You handled what you had to handle. You did what you needed to do. You might not have had as much fun, and there might have been some people getting in your way that were irritating. But you got through it. You're okay. You did a good job. That's what matters. Okay, Peggy Lou, here's a card for you. The 9 of Pentacles reversed. And I know that you've lost a friend and we lost a community member this week. So I know that I think this kind of plays into that as well. So for you, this is about finding comfort with what has happened and finding strength to go forward. Betty Shannon Flesher, you are not too late. Here's a card for you. 9 of Wands, card of the Wounded Warrior. I think you had a tough week this week, but you withstood it, you stood up to it, and you did well. Pat yourself on the back. Okay. And Betsy, happy to see you. How was your week? Holy cannoli, the Tower. So this is not necessarily a bad thing. It could be a good thing, but something huge happened this week. Something life-changing. It could be a revelation. It could be internal in terms of transformation. But something big happened this week. And I don't get a bad feeling about it. I get a good feeling about it. I'd be interested to know what it is. What shook your world this week? What happened this week that changed your perspective, that changed your plans? There's something here and it's big. And when we see this card, we're usually afraid of it. But I get a sense that you should not be afraid. Whatever this is, it's big, but it shouldn't be scary. That's the feeling I get. So I think I got to everybody. If I missed you accidentally, or if you haven't yet asked for a card, now is the time. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Oh, Betsy. Okay, teachable moment for everyone. Betsy got engaged yesterday. Congratulations. That's fabulous. But, you know, my tarot friends, it's good to see that the Tower can sometimes speak to something that isn't terrible. In fact, something that is earth-shaking in a good way, like I feel the earth shake under my feet. It's a good thing. Okay, so I want to remind you I am available for readings and mentorship by phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger, or Zoom. Reach out to me and we'll make that happen. Hey, Puck Smith, a card for you. Wheel of Fortune. Man, you had your ups and downs this week, but you came out on top, and that's all that matters. Okay. Go to my website, christianagaudet.com. You can make an appointment there. You can subscribe to my newsletter there. You can see my schedule there. You can buy a ticket to my upcoming class there. So, hope to see you all soon. I'm going to be back here tomorrow with your Saturday Psychic Sampler. And don't forget to join me on YouTube tomorrow morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. If you're not in the Eastern Time Zone, please do the math and figure it out and join me. We're doing an hour-long class on some very important major arcana cards. That's on my YouTube channel, Christiana Gaudet. So subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you like and share this video. Make sure you hit like here on my business page. I thank you all so very much for being here with me. Have a great Friday. I'll see you tomorrow.